Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach DT with Dynamic Training. Today we are going to talk about what is the single most important component to gaining speed, to gaining agility, to being the most explosive athlete that you can be. Is it your flexibility and your mobility? Is it your strength? Is it your power? Or is it your form and your running mechanics? We'll check it out. When it comes to your mobility and your flexibility as athletes, we really want to focus on our hips. All right, your ability to be fluid has a lot to do with your hip mobility, okay? It's important to also be extremely focused on stretching out your hamstrings, stretching out your calves to help limit injuries, right? The more flexible we are, the faster we're gonna become, as well as the less likely we are gonna be to have injuries. When it comes to speed, your strength and your power is so important, okay? How fast you are, speed is about how much force you can put into the ground. So if you don't have the strength and the ability to be forceful into the ground and to strike the ground powerfully, you're not gonna be fast. So we have to be strong, we have to be powerful, and we have to work on our single leg strength. Your mechanics, your running form, your posture, your body posture is extremely important as well. Yes, you can be fast with bad running form. That is possible. Some people have some great God-given speed, but we can always improve. We can always become more efficient in our movements. We can always clean up our patterns and our posture. Making little tweaks is what allows athletes like Usain Bolt to be the fastest man in the world and still continue to get faster. A lot of people believe that you can't train speed, but I completely disagree with that. There's definitely some people that are naturally faster than others, but if the fastest man in the world can get a little bit faster, then so can you. This is kind of a trick question, so if you answered all three, you are correct. Go ahead and pause the video, hit that thumbs up button, because I bet most of you did not pick all three. Okay, you can't have one of these components without the other. Yes, you can be fast, but if you want to maximize your speed, you want to maximize your potential, you have to focus on all three things. Okay, so for example, if you picked strength, right? If you picked power, yes, you can be fast, but have you ever seen a bodybuilder or a strongman try to sprint? It is absolutely hilarious. If you have the strength, but you don't have the flexibility and mobility to be able to be functional, then you're gonna be stiff. And like we talk about, tight muscles are slow muscles. So continue to make sure that if you're strong and powerful, we're still working on our mobility. Now we flip the coin a little bit, right? We go to the other side. Let's say that we have incredible running mechanics, right? We're smooth, we're efficient, our body posture and positioning looks great, but we don't have the power, we don't have the force to apply into the ground. We might have excellent running form and look like we're gliding, but if we're not gonna have the power and the output to be able to pick up speed and run fast down the field, down the court, on the track. So we've gotta have all three. We've gotta be flexible, we've gotta have good mobility, we've gotta have good strength and power, and we have to focus on our running mechanics and our form. That is hard to believe. Oh, what they say